guys, how you doing there? I've just finished work, nice and early finish today. It's beautiful and sunny outside, although it is really windy and really cold. I haven't been skating very much at all for the last sort of month or two, as I'm sure you are aware if you watch my channel. So today I'm going to just go to the skate park. I'm going to do some of my basics on the flat ground. I might do a few tricks on the obstacles if it's not too busy and if I feel a bit confident. And I also am going to try and get some sort of flip trick. So probably a kickflip, but it's been, I don't even know, 6 weeks since I did a kickflip, so if I can land one, I'll be really happy. If I can land 2 different flip tricks, I'm going to be extra happy. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to just enjoy being out in this sunshine. Alright, onwards to the skate park.
I'll go on the microphone and chatting about my life at home when I'm hanging out with these dickheads, and I'm probably going to die alone. I'm never violent, no. That's something I suppose, and I propose we go and spend the night in an asylum, bro. Might be dope, might be longer than my head is. Accept it, we've settled in a cesspit, depressed shit, pissed off shit, it's all shit. Nah, fuck that, let's party in a ball pit. Well, I split a bag of beans with my team. Get lean, life's a dream, innit? So dream cynics use dream physics, fidgeting round with genuine GCs. Let's split the city, man, and live in a TV is easy. Just keep climbing the mountain, we were swimming in debt, now we're drowning. So why are we sticking around then? Press the back, lay it down, friend. Minister's a terrorist, she's chilling on the fence of every precipice, using zero intelligence. She took away my benefits, trapped in next to mouth, she's hipper with the ones as well. The little kids are in the grip of ignorance, thinking that they're fighting. It's silly, they don't know who the villains is, it's hideous. The way these hypocrites are splitting out the dividends, ridiculous, melon-headed idiots. And if you think your enemies around you, these roundheads need taking down text by the Cavaliers. That's what's happening here. I can smell the revolution, man, so I guess it's getting pretty fucking near. And futile, where everything's a giggle if you smile, and ooh child, things ain't getting easier. Sometimes I suffer synesthesia when I'm smelling shit in sepia. Let's lament the mainstream media, let it die down and don't swallow what they're feeding you. When a need for you is greater than your need for them. Evil men plotting ways to separate the needy from the greedy them. So why are we keeping them? We're sleeping through the weeks and creeping deeper underneath for them. We pay for them, the rich are ripping off our arms and legs to keep it free for them. We go and we're cheaper than we, but then we equal, then we need a blend. Stand out and stand up. I'll take a hand out from the ground up. They surround us, but we surround each other, man. And land, in fact we ain't blood, still brothers, man. What's the plan? Should we carry on regardless? It's always hardest when you're blinded by the darkness. Let's go and cuddle Rupert Murdoch, the poor cunt. He's probably been hurt lost when the girl lost on the earth was. A place we hadn't heard once. We suck it dry, it will be worthless. Well, if we suck it dry, we will be worthless. If we suck it dry, we will be fucking worthless. So tell me, what's your purpose?
getting cold and the camera keeps flowing over. So I'm going 5 more tries with Kickflip and Fakie, and then that's going to be it for today. I'm happy with that. That was pretty good. A nice little skate session, did a few tricks. I'm going to celebrate with one more final kickflip. Done. If you had to be devil's advocate and argue a point in a debate of what the reasons are that are not good business reasons for just turning up at a random island that's inhabited by, who knows, people you've never seen before that might have never seen white people before, and just getting them all with a big rope, rounding them up and putting them on your boat and going, these are our slaves now. You might face a few problems. Mutiny, there's one that, I mean, if you've got them in chains, they're going to struggle to mutiny on you.
I feel like
diseases.
Yeah, there you go. Nathan's got one there with diseases. That's one thing.
Yeah,
that's one thing. So basically, these people were often from very, very small communities, sometimes like hunter-gatherer tribes, and they didn't have any previous experience in large-scale agriculture. No mining for precious metals. They didn't have very strong immune systems to diseases from the outside world. So basically, they didn't tend to live very long after you kidnapped them. And even if they somehow did survive, you didn't get very effective forced labour out of them anyway. Like, it was hardly worth the effort for the slavers.
Forced labour is never going to give anyone good results.
But yeah, so obviously this led to different people being worth different amounts of money. If you're viewing them as objects, then there becomes like a market with different prices for different people.
I hate it.
Yeah, and a lot of the people that were enslaved from sub-Saharan Africa were actually people that had been captured in wars, either between local tribes or in wars of conquest that the Europeans were waging across Africa at the time anyway. So you had a lot of the time warriors, and they were strong. They were already trained to work with others as a coordinated unit. Sometimes they had understandings of military discipline, and they had sometimes people management skills if they'd been sort of officers and things like that in their own militaries. So they had transferable skills, basically.
but one would have also assumed that they might also be the high-risk ones, wouldn't they?
You'll find out why they weren't much of a high risk. We'll find that out soon enough.
I hate where this is going.
Yeah. As time went on, other people that were enslaved often came from sort of conquered areas by the Europeans. So other people who weren't necessarily captured in battle were often regularly selectively picked for their pre-existing skill sets. Large-scale agriculture and mining were both commonplace in parts of Africa by this time. So a lot of Africans already had a lot of their own skills, which were very transferable and useful to the slave owners. So also, as I mentioned before, disease was a huge problem amongst the early proponents of globalization. A lot of the indigenous people in the Americas were killed directly by war or by enslavement, but many more died because of the diseases that were brought across the ocean by our planet's first global explorers.